Hello everyone and welcome to Bruges, more specifically to the Kemelstraatje. References to this street can be found as early as 1396, which was known at that time as Lippen's Hodenstraat, one of the first residents of this street. From 1500 onwards it acquired its final name Kemelstraatje, named after the house on the corner of Steenstraat and Kemelstraat. In this street we also find an iconic brown cafe, the Brugs Beertje. World famous at home and abroad. The beer has been flowing here for more than 35 years. Daisy Claes expanded the cafe and the establishment became known far beyond the country's borders. On the website of ratebeer.com, the Brugs Beertje is at the top of the most legendary places to be visited by beer lovers. Enough talking, let's go inside. The interior has remained virtually unchanged over the past 35 years. The glassware present is of course striking. Of the more than 350 beers available, more than 80% have their own glass. The true beer lover likes to be served the right beer in the right glass. A sound organization behind the bar is therefore also primordial for the bartender. Of course, the decorated walls with sometimes very rare old enamel advertising signs are also impressive. Many beers have disappeared in the meantime, just like the breweries have disappeared, but the memories continue to haunt. Here. Also noteworthy is the statement that hangs from the ceiling of the cafe and states, "The art and love for the profession go hand in hand with the riches of our soil and make beer a noble drink. Our brewers have searched for centuries to give it the right color and perfect taste, therefore mixing beer with grenadine or any other additive is fatal and is therefore not done in this establishment." At the back of the cafe there is a bar with some remarkable memorabilia. In 1990, the Brugs Beertje became the property of the oil painting Proverbs brewing by the West Flemish artist Dorby. The cafe actually made national news. The painting depicts the brewing process in a playful manner together with 126 beer sayings and sayings. Beer connoisseur Michael Jackson is not forgotten here in the Brugs Beertje. Michael rose to fame in the late 1980s through a television series The Beer Hunter on the Discovery Channel. Through this program he also ended up in Bruges in Den Beer where he became a regular at home over time. We go outside again for a gruesome event that happened in 1750. Anyone walking past the cafe will undoubtedly not pay attention to the green double doors next to the cafe. Behind this door there is a passage that in the distant past gave access to the House de Grootshare. This house is now located at number 72 Steenstraat. In 1750, this area was the scene of a gruesome event. Jan de Wilde and wife Marie Anna de Grauw had opened a tobacco shop in the de Grootshare house. They had had a tobacco factory on the Leeuwbrug for years and employed about 20 people. One of them was Joseph de Witch, an immigrant from Bohemia, who was eager to rob his boss. It was so late on the night of November 16th to 17th. The miscreant entered the house through the passage next to the cafe. But of course the real cafe didn't exist at that time. He killed the man with an iron bar and his wife with a sledgehammer. He later buried his loot in his house in Ezelstraat. However, the perpetrator came into the sights of the bailiff and after interrogation he admitted to being the perpetrator. He was convicted and sentenced to death at the Berg. The executioner broke all his limbs and, as the law of retaliation at the time prescribed, he also received a blow with a hammer on his left temple and 6 blows with an iron bar. This put an end to a horrific fact. We now say goodbye to the famous cafe. Anyone who feels called should definitely drop by Dries for a drink and a bite. The business is open every day from 4 p.m. to midnight. Only Wednesday is a rest day. During the weekends he knits another hour until 1 a.m.